Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. On July 15th, I uploaded a video explaining a storyline link between Shadows of Evil and The Giant, the two new zombies maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. The video revolves around a very briefly shown poster. The size is small, but the implications much bigger. Today, I'm bringing you a similarly awesome find that I bet you haven't seen. If you want to check out the storyline video, it's in the description. For now, leave a like and let's jump into this one. If we take a look at all of the specialists in the multiplayer mode in Black Ops 3, you'll notice that one of them, Reaper specifically, has a Psychosis ability. When you use Psychosis, you spawn 3 decoy clones that run forward to distract enemies. Now I know this is multiplayer stuff and you're probably sitting there going, MrRoflWaffles, you've lost your mind. This isn't zombies. Well, bear with me, and you'll see how it all ties together. On your screen right now, there's some Black Ops 3 gameplay I recorded at Gamescom last week. I'm using Reaper, and I also have the Psychosis ability selected. In case you've been living under a rock, this is how it works. In the bottom right, you have a meter. You can fill that meter by killing people, doing objectives and things like that. And once the meter is full, you can use your ability. You can see here, I charge it up, capping this flag, and then later in the game, I actually get a chance to use it. Here's what it looks like when I activate it. You can see I get this blue overlay on my gun, and my 2 clones run off to distract some enemies. So what do I want you to take away from this? Well, it's an ability in Black Ops 3 that distracts enemies involving 2 clones, and to the enemy, looking through their eyes, all 3 of you look identical. Almost as if in the battlefield you have cloned yourself and there are now 3 copies of the player running around causing chaos. Now let's relate this. This is the thing that no one has seen, man. Now let's relate it to literally maybe 2 or 3 frames in the Shadows of Evil trailer. The trailer has been scrutinized over and over again by many a person, but this, as far as I'm aware, is fresh meat. In order for you guys to really grasp this, we need to take one final look at the campaign and at the multiplayer in Black Ops 3. Let's start with the MP. What have they done this year that is new? Well, they've implemented the specialist system. Now, instead of just having creator class and having your score streaks, you have another layer of customization alongside everything we were used to before. That extra layer manifests itself in abilities you can use throughout the game to one-up other players. Then there's the campaign. Again, same features as before, but with an extra added layer of cybercores this time, which allows you to get ahead of the AI that is shooting your ass down by utilizing certain abilities that are on a timer or that you have to unlock, and they're awfully similar to those we see being used by the specialists in the multiplayer. So, what about the zombies mode? Surely zombies is going to be included if there's this holistic push towards customization and ability usage. Well, consider the next few minutes our first piece of evidence moving us towards that idea being a reality. Check this out. In the middle section of the trailer, it shows us the new Gumball machine. We've never seen something like this in Call of Duty Zombies before. We've had perks, but these appear to be random. You can't select which ones you take. And not only that, but it looks like they might, and this is speculation, be only temporary. So you buy a gumball, or you're given a gumball, you eat it, and then for maybe 30 seconds, you are specially affected in some way. Or, potentially, you eat it, and then you have an ability stored up and ready to use when the time comes. This is Jack Vincent. He's one of the 4 playable characters in the Shadows of Evil map. He's also known as the Cop. You can see he's got this long jacket, a hat, he wears a tie, and he's quite often carrying this little pistol. When the Gumball segment of the trailer begins, we see Jack Vincent, yeah, you can tell by the sleeve, pick up this particular ball. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Right, got that? Zooming out, we can play the rest of the clip now. One final look there. Here we go. And you missed it. Yep, it's that damn quick. Just like with my Lower Silesia story find. Let's take a look at this freeze frame and see what we can spot. In the center, there's Jack Vincent. You can tell it's him, he's got his hat, he has his coat, he's carrying a pistol presumably, because you can't see his gun past the edge of his head. There are also 2 groups of zombies in this picture, and you'll notice that neither of them are actually facing Jack. In fact, the crowds run past him completely. You also get a nice look at the fact that it's raining, you've got this red circle on the floor, some kind of weird sigil, but don't worry guys, the payoff is finally here. Let's reverse the clip. Pay close attention, ignore the sigil, ignore the zombie rolling around on the floor, focus on the following 3 frames. A, B, C. In case you still haven't noticed, on the left side of the frame, and in the middle of the frame, and on the right side of the frame, there's Jack Vincent. He's standing there, happy as anything, in the middle, and on the left, and on the right. Presumably, the left and right copies of him are exactly that. Clones or effects caused by the Psychosis ability, or rather, by the Gumball, to make the zombies think he is somewhere that he isn't. Now, obviously, in the trailer, these frames appear in the opposite order. And so we see 3 frames containing Jack Vincent clones, and then we just see Jack standing in the middle, and the zombies appear to run right past him. We now know, thanks to this little spot that I made a couple of weeks back and have been sitting on ever since, that they're not just chasing the air, and they're in fact chasing clones of Jack. That's fair enough. We could stop there and say, that's the find, enjoy, but I would like to say that I think that this might be indicative of a bigger change that Treyarch are making. Allow me to summarize. We have an ability that Jack Vincent uses in the trailer. Until now, it was unclear exactly what was going on, but it's now been uncovered that it seems to work in the same way that the Psychosis ability works in Black Ops 3's multiplayer. In the MP mode, Psychosis causes 2 clones to appear that look exactly like you. They run forwards and act as a distraction. In Zombies, it's obviously shifted slightly because of the way the AI works, but we see 2 clones that look exactly like the player, they move away from the zombies and cause a distraction. It would be a logical extension of this idea to say that Psychosis can be activated at the will of the player, and so chances are that's how it will work in the Zombies mode as well. By the way, if you haven't clicked the thumbs up button below the video yet, then yeah, you're a watermelon, mate. I'm sorry I had to break it to you. However, there is a cure for watermelonitis. It's pretty simple. You click the damn like button. Do it. I have been MrRoflWaffles. That's the name. That name again, it's MrRoflWaffles. Follow me on all the social medias as if you're a zombie chasing a clone, and I'm sure I'll see you very soon, as long as you subscribe. Yeah, you should do that too, in another Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Tally ho, guys. Bye-bye.